wherever life's roads may take you, wherever the bend of the river may lead, wherever the snow may howl and the rain may fall, and the trees may hinder your sight of the open sky. Know that you have home, companionship, love, and validation. Not from the world around you that scorns you, but from the warm fire and campsite of within.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was George Washington's inaugural speech.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
So you never knew me as a drinking man, but I am the biggest lightweight I have personally ever met.
Really?
Oh yeah. So one, I'm only going to be able to have one. If I have two, I'm not going to be able to drive myself home. I'm not going to be able to drink myself home. It's already started. It's not good, man. It's not good.
You're blacked out already.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude.
Here, let me join you in this social activity that we know as drinking alcohol.
Cheers,
Cheers,
my friend.
Oh man. When we used to hang out through improv and all that stuff, we were just a bunch of youngins.
We were.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so yeah. In particular, me, like you were like the senior my sophomore year that I was like, I want to be like Christian someday.
Stop! No! Don't be like me.
No, and then we went to community college together, and I observed, and I was like, okay, in these ways, I want to be like Christian. It wasn't,
that's a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's how it is for anyone in high school when someone is older. Like when someone is their senior, you look up to them, especially like since we were both in theater and we did comedy and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it is. You want to be like that person.
I was like, I want to be exactly like Christian.
Oh, man. You would have to gain a lot of weight, rub some dirt on your skin, and
yeah, I would have ruined any chance of me being successful at anything. Just I roll up to high school junior year, just complete brown face.
yeah, they're like, this guy's really racist.
It's like, no, I just want to be like Christian, man. He's my hero.
I actually did. Is it racist to do whiteface?
I don't think so.
Right?
It's the power structure, man. Like
That's what it is.
When you're on top, you can throw shit at the person on top of the pyramid. And
You can
not have it be
always
a
punch
problem.
up.
Punch up, yeah.
Always
You
punch up.
And as one white man can attest to, we're up.
You guys are up.
We're up, man. It's been a long line of good years.
Growing up in a very prevalent place like Benicia, which is just extremely affluent, are just white people have got it good for a long time. And this guy, I've said it a bunch of times before, he could like weave in and out of being white or being ethnic.
Yeah.
So he could flex like in whatever situation he is in. He could flex whatever it is for him to survive.
Yeah, I mean, replace the X with the J Andro, and yeah, there you go.
Actually, I think it actually works counterintuitive for me. I think I'm not Mexican enough for Mexies, and I'm not white enough for white people. So like, sometimes I can like play the game and be like, look, I'm kind of cool, right? But I do always feel like I'm not enough of one.
You're in a gray space right now, which in this day and age, racial ambiguity.
It's my depression.
It's whoa.
It's the gray space.
But I think it really helps you. Your racial ambiguity propels you in. It's the whole thing of like how a half Asian, half white person in cinema is seen as beautiful because they have all these mixed traits, as opposed to, whoa, slow it down, Zadie.
Hey, they're good looking.
All right, I'm sorry to be such a nuisance. I'm still actually recovering from that damn bird that outsmarted all three of us.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was wily.
And it's currently in a battle with your mother.
It's still there.
It's outsmarting her currently.
Oh, man.
All right, yeah, for you listeners out there, and I don't know if I'll keep this in, but a bird did infiltrate my household and the studio. I'll put up a little clip right here if you're watching on YouTube.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to spike him.
I mean, honestly, we're better than...
Hey, buddy, come on. I don't know how you're going to get him in the pillowcase.
It's outsmarted all three of us.
It was one fast motherfucker.
It came in the door with me. I genuinely thought you two were fucking with me. There was this moment I'm like, okay, this is a prank show. They fucking lied to me. All right, let's go and catch a bird.
That sounds like something he would do, but I would be like very genuine with you.
The fact that he was
first
on
coming.
board with it right away too. You were like, oh, you guys practice this or
It's like,
something?
oh, this is rehearsed.
I usually have to warm up
Oh.
to the bit. I can't just do it right out the bat.
Oh, geez, Alex, it looks like there is a bird in this house.
Wait, there might be this hypothetical situation where he's fucking with us and he had this
It's
bird in
your
his
bird.
pocket.
Yeah, what you didn't see is I went to give you a hug, Christian, and right beforehand I unbuttoned my pocket. Out flew this little bird.
I was at the top of the stairs when you were opening the door for Nick, and I saw something fly in. I didn't know if it was like a leaf or maybe a moth or something, but because it was so fast, I was like, oh, it was probably nothing. And then when it flew again, then I was like, oh no, that's an actual animal.
That's a real ass bird.
Yeah.
That's a fast flying animal. Like I see birds outside all the time.
Do you?
And to see in in an open world, but in an enclosed situation, like in an enclosed environment,
It's kind of scary.
very fast.
I never noticed how sharp the beaks are.
Honestly, we could have gotten hurt.
That thing had a real beak on it. That thing had a couple inches on that beak.
I'm not an ornithologist, but I would say that bird was probably at least 3 years old. It's probably in the prime of his life. And I think it was a male.
But you're not an ornithologist.
No.
Okay.
But what do you think it was trying to do to come inside here? Why do birds go inside houses?
I don't think they
To flaunt their wings.
show off that they can fly. And we
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. And I left with me with some wing envy, man.
It would be nice to be that free, right?
Yeah, man.
But it's
Is anybody truly free though, Christian?
Whoa.
we are always shackled
To our minds.
and to the depths of society.
Man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains.
I missed you.
Oh, thanks. Well, I get to quote a what was that French? What was that? Enlightenment philosophy, and you just say "I love you." That's great. I love this. This is sustainable.
Little Jacques Cousteau action for us.
Yeah.
Simultaneously, you look the same and extremely grown. It's like
Okay.
the stash, but your stature is still that of someone who is in their prime late teens or
Okay,
early
a
20s.
mirthful youth. All right. I can dig
Yeah,
that.
man. Like I said earlier, you got a tight bod on you.
Oh, thanks. I wore my most flattering pants just for you.
Oh, that's what it is.
You know, I want to be a star, and you two are the gateway.
Oh, that's
It's a gateway to something.
oh yeah.
You
What?
compliment our guests all the time. Like you always start off like, "Hey, you're so pretty," and then like we just go into the show. But I love how every time we have a guest, the first 5 minutes of you talking to them is just you being like, "And you can like bench press 250, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, 255 actually." And you're like, "Nice."
We just get some good looking people up on this podcast is the thing.
Well, I don't hang out with ugly people. You know that's my rule.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, we just hang out with people that are similar to us because we're also good looking, right?
Nice.
Yeah, room full of dimes right now. We got
That's what
30
it is.
cents in here, boys.
Hell yeah.
And
Which
a bird.
And a bird.
And a bird.
Which, honestly, pretty good looking bird.
I would
Not
say,
the ugliest bird I've ever
Not
seen.
the ugliest bird. No,
I
no
wouldn't fuck
seagull.
it though. I would not fuck that bird.
as you should.
Did you know if you fuck a bird, it dies?
Of course. If you,
I believe that.
Yeah, the one I did died real quick.
Oh, you should go to jail, man. Welcome.
My name's Alejandro.
And my name is Christian.
Over there, that's the Christmas Carol, also known as
Nick
Oh.
Carrell.
Did I tell you that my 8th grade bully named me Christmas Carol? Or did you just come up with that yourself?
No, I'm about as smart as an 8th grade bully, so that just kind of came naturally.
That was his peak. 8th grade was his peak.
Yeah.
Senior
dude,
year was my peak. Let's be real here, guys.
Dude, I loved you senior year. You
Who
were my
didn't?
icon.
Oh man, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's
That's a degree of flattery you weren't looking for. It's more flattering when Christian throws it at me. You don't
I
want me to throw it
deflect.
back your
I
way.
deflect all compliments.
He'll take it like a little bit as a joke, but then it becomes too much for him too fast. He's just like,
whoa.
Stop.
this is not good for my mindset and confidence.
Oh, man.
It's gonna ruin me when I go home.
But you're very good with taking compliments.
Yeah, you take it. You take it really well.
Okay.
Take it like a champ.
Thanks.
Take it on the chin.
That's why I'm on the casting couch.
That's right. You are.
That's what it is. Honestly, I'm going to be real with you. You look like you would be a very successful male porn actor.
Thank
in the
you.
70s.
I'm in the San Fernando Valley, man. I'm in the hub of porn. Is
Oh,
where I'm
you're where
living
it
these
happened.
days.
I don't think they
I'm
film too
where
much
it
in
happens.
California anymore because they made that law where you have to wear a condom. And then they're like,
Oh,
fuck
and-
that.
yeah.
We'll just film in Arizona where they don't give a shit.
Is that where it is?
They film anywhere now. Honestly,
know-
Airbnbs can. I know too much.
I know a lot about this.
I love filmmaking.
You guys
Yeah.
see that
Cinema is my thing.
over on Panorama here in Benicia? Do you guys see that castle-looking house? Right?
No.
The one that has like on Panorama, it's like on the right side. It has its exterior is that of a medieval castle almost, and supposedly that's where they would they would rent out that home for porn stars to just fuck it. And I don't know the truth
What?
behind it, but you know how like rumors just spread, and there has to be a little bit of truth behind it.
I thought that was the home of King Benicia. when he first settled these lands.
Oh, King Benicia.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm pretty sure this was an English empire for years before the Native Americans took over.
Well, you know way more history than I do. Fact check that.
I went to Benicia High's history program, so as far as I'm concerned, you're
100%
right.
correct. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Mel.
Nick Carrell, thank you for being here, man.
Dude, it's my genuine pleasure.
I know that you're coming from North Hollywood, it was, right?
Yeah.
the
It sounds
faraway
way more.
land.
Yeah, it sounds
And
way more exciting than it is.
Your schedule is as tight as your body, and
God damn! What the shit?
He'll slide him in. He'll sneak him into you. Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, he is.
you really, we're making it work today.
You're really tight.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
you were a swimmer, right? That's why you look like a person that's never had to even think about a diet.
That's very kind of you. Yeah, I was that person, and then I had to start. I'm just very lucky that I've enjoyed eating healthy my whole life, so it's just been kind of a continuation of that. But yeah, I definitely was a swimmer, and that really kept things going for a while. It's like, kind of slingshotted myself forward, like kindergarten through sophomore year of high school, and just kind of rode that momentum until probably about 25, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to get my shit together.
Did you?
I better put this burger down.
Yeah, it's like,
Wait, did you
no
really
more
feel
Mickey
your
D's.
metabolism slowing down?
It's one of those things where I got better about exercising and working out, and I've made no noticeable gains. I've just stayed exactly where I am. It's like, oh shit.
That's a win, though. Honestly,
No, it is.
good.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
It just means I can't stop now.
It definitely means that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
so
a heroin addict. Once you get going.
Yeah, it's exactly. I think that's a good comparison. Working out is like heroin.
I work at a gym. I think it is exactly like heroin.
There's a big difference,
Extremely
guys.
expensive. You get one for free, then you're hooked. Yeah, we know how to do it.
Shit, you're right. You're onto something.
Heroin
Yeah,
and gym's very similar.
Yeah.
If we don't see you for a while, we'll call you just to see if you're okay. Hey, come on in. We'll give you some for free.
Please don't tell me this is how you sell gym memberships.
I've sold one to you.
Yeah, but like I knew what I was
Giving
getting
him the
into.
heroin.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Christian is tying his arm up and
In between the toes so nobody notices.
Like it's just I started off with one gym class and now here I am.
Now I'm doing yoga and I'm doing bar
Pilates.
and I'm teaching a PE class for the kids in the 5th grade.
Oh man.
I came to in the middle of hot yoga and didn't know how I got there.
But I know I'd been there for days.
It's nice to have like someone who did improv with us here on the couch. Like we've had a few other improvisers come and join us, and the conversation is just nice. And I want to learn. You know, he's been doing a lot of comedy too
I didn't know
geez.
that.
on the
Oh,
side. No,
geez.
I want to talk about it because like we are still with this podcast. This is how we keep our comedic and
Yeah.
our comedic senses alive, right?
Right.
Because especially during the pandemic, it's easy to not perform. Like prior to this, I was
Oh
doing
my
improv
gosh,
shows. I was singing a bunch, and then that stopped. And then this guy came up from Irvine, and we started this podcast. And now we tried to do like open mic and some stand up comedy.
You rolled about 5 years of time into like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
was
man.
You really glossed over a lot, but yeah.
Succinct motherfucker.
That was good.
Oh,
I'm
man.
honestly
Yeah.
impressed at the way you did that. Yeah.
I'm trying to work on not just talking out my ass all the time, and
The only place I talk.
unnecessary details. But yeah, so catch us up, dude, because for the listeners out there that don't know who Nick Carrell is, he went to our high school and he was part of the improv team that we came up on, and you were a talented actor and maturing now as a having my comedy mature as I've grown through my 20s,
Right.
and doing some comedy with this guy and like seeing other comedic forces in action, I've come to realize how smart your comedy was from like how young we were. Like it like yours was like actually
Wow, you're too nice
Witty.
to me.
I was just a Filipino fat guy all of the time.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, for high school for sure, but like there's definitely a dead end eventually.
Not for Joe Coy.
Yeah, Joe Coy, he makes it
National
work.
treasure.
National treasure.
Filipino Hall of Famer, isn't he?
He's killing it,
The
dude.
Philippines have their own Hall of Fame for just like
I love that.
people.
I love that. No, that's
Not
fantastic.
sports, just normal people.
Up there with Pacquiao.
Amazing.
Well, he's in the Boxing Hall of Fame. So.
And now he's in the political.
Wow.
He's in the political game,
Triple
dude.
threat.
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
wild.
his debates are really weird because he always comes in ready to box, and then the other people are like, "Oh no, I don't want this.
All right, so I'm going to get your vote or I'll beat the shit out of you.
I don't want taxes to go down. I want workers to go up."
Okay, so tell us about it, man.
Oh, geez, dude. So, I mean, after that preamble, I feel like I owe you a lot more than I'm about to give you. So, yeah, I
Give it to us. Give it all to us.
All right. Yeah, I'm being cast right now, so let's see what we can do. So, yeah, after we last like really saw each other, we were in community together. I went off to college and I did college improv throughout the entirety of my time there. it was a freaking blast, dude. I got to do improv festivals with like USC and just there. We went to this festival called Fracas, which was just like teams from all over California. Some people up from Seattle, some people from Texas and Arizona even, and they just got together. It was like 60 different teams doing just improv together. We had like Lauren Lapkus was there doing her podcast. I got to meet. Who did I get to meet? Someone from Silicon Valley. I can't remember which one it was.
Thomas Middleditch?
Yeah.
I want to say it was Middleditch, but I think I'm wrong.
Was it
Kumail
TJ?
Nanjiani? TJ Miller?
Was he Asian?
No. No.
Was he Pan-Pacific?
No.
White?
I think it might have been Middleditch.
Probably. I mean, he's big in improv and stuff like that.
No, I'm thinking of Middleditch and Schwartz. It was
That was
Schwartz.
great.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Ben
Yeah, he was there.
Schwartz.
He gave a little talk. Yeah, it was really cool. So, I mean, I got to experience a bunch of stuff like that, and it was really cool kind of meeting with all these LA minds, because I feel like it's a completely different game down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely different game. So that was really cool, kind of getting that introductory experience. And then after graduating, my current housemates were like, people I was on improv with and in comedy with, and they were like, "Hey, Nick, want to move down to LA?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do.
I do.
I do. Thank you for asking."
Was that the intention? Was to pursue a life of entertainment, moving down to LA?
Yes, it was. And I moved down there. I finally got down there full time March 2020.
Nice.
Oh no!
Great time
man.
to be there.
So I got down there, this great little duplex that we lived in, no outside space. It was all white walls and like hospital lighting. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm never going to be here. I'm going to be out and about all the time. And then April happened. And
It's a literal insane asylum.
yeah, it's a literal insane asylum. So it's been so weird because I never really have experienced LA in anything aside from COVID.
Wow, that's
Well,
wild.
they say it's the new normal, so
Yeah,
you got in at the base floor.
You know, I mean, but that's the thing is like I don't know like what LA normal is. I have no idea when it's going to be normal again. You know?
When you hear gunshots at night and you hear the helicopters flying over, that's usually how I know I'm in LA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's that didn't stop during COVID. I mean, that's
More actually, because there was always home.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, but yeah, man. So it's been like it's been this weird limbo of like, I'm ready to do creative things, but then, you know, you get comfy in your routines and stuff. So my goals right now is my housemates are all, they started their own sketch comedy group called JC Bam. So they've been doing these weekly, It started on YouTube and they switched over to like Instagram. I think it's Instagram Reels. I don't have social media, so I have no idea what these terms are.
Okay, whatever it is, we'll put their link up in the description so we could all check it out.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Fuck
It's absolute. It's like, have you all ever seen Tim and Eric?
Yeah.
Yes,
Like that?
of
Okay,
course.
it kind of has that chaos factor to it.
Nice.
My housemate John is super funny, and my housemate Liam is just a super talented editor, and it's just it's
So
and
it
writer.
works.
So it works. They are fantastic, and I get to have the privilege of joining them from time to time. But for me, no, the kind of what's brought me to LA, and my big hopes for 2022 is to finally try to get my foot in the door for voice acting. That's something I've been
Wow.
wanting to do for a while. So
Well, you got the face for it.
oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Fuck
Well, how
you.
come I can't compliment him? You get to compliment him endlessly to no end, but I throw out one compliment and I'm the
Oh,
asshole.
you got the face for voice acting? Yeah, you got
Fuck you, guy.
He has he has the face for acting, all
He
right?
has the face
Oh,
only a
stop
mother
it.
could love.
But you do have a good
thank you.
comedic voice. Because one of the first performances that I'm going to reference that I know you from is
Holy
obviously
shit, you're referencing my performance.
yeah, Lefou from Beauty and the Beast, which is a strong character actor that is needed.
Oh man.
And
It was between you and Danny DeVito, right? When they cast him?
yeah, man. And I gotta tell you, DeVito, if he didn't get onto Always Sunny, he would have taken that
Ruthless,
from me.
yeah.
oh, that's the only reason.
Yeah, only reason. Truly.
Dude, but that's I adore people that can voice act, and you're also pretty musically inclined too, and it's usually comes hand in hand. A lot of voice actors are singers, and singers can be voice actors, right?
Yeah, no, it comes from a similar
manipulation of
place.
voice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's another thing I've been doing. While lots of creative things have kind of unfortunately taken a back seat for me, music is something I've kind of redoubled my effort and dedication to in the last year or two.
How so?
Just playing more, writing more songs, playing more guitar.
Nice.
Just another one of my. It's one of the. You're catching me at the end of the year, so I have a lot of big dreams. That if you caught me in March, it would be a very different story. I'd be like, fuck, I'm giving up on everything.
Well, I'm glad
That
we
quick,
caught this
huh?
version
yeah,
of you.
Yeah, you caught me the best time. So yeah, rolling into 2022, I want to start doing some open mics, music wise and stuff, and it's just something that it's so soothing and just creatively stimulating.
Yeah.
In a time where it's just really hard to find that sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes the hardest thing when you do have a passion and to get over that hump is just doing the damn thing, man.
Dude, and that's something like naturally I'm bad at. I'm the kind of person that gets in my own head so easily, and I'll come up with 1,000 reasons not to do something that'll, out trump the 10,000 reasons to do them. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those frustrating things.
I kind of remember that about you. Do you guys know the feeling of after doing an improv scene and then just immediately critiquing every single bit of that improv scene during a performance of like what I could have said to you, what kind of character I could have taken on in that scene. Man. And I remember like talking with you in our later years of improv and like vividly remember you critiquing yourself.
Dude, and that's just such a bad, it eats you alive, man. So from when we did it in high school together up until like a year and a half, 2 years ago, like I was doing it regularly. Like I was performing in front of audiences, 2 shows a week. Oh. It was great. No, I loved it. But then, that little voice just never went away from me. And it eventually kind of took the joy out of it. So I haven't done it in a long time and I'm finally getting back into it. Me and my housemate are starting a team in the LA area. Going to try to find the crazy thing about LA is so many of the established, like circuits there, like, UCB and Groundlings Groundlings is still around, UCB to less of an extent, but they took a big hit in terms of people's interest in them, in terms of kind of their dominance of the scene, so that you see all these little places popping up, which, it's sad to see these large, like towering institutions kind of take a back seat, but it's also really refreshing because there's a lot more options now.
For sure. And I think places like Groundling and UCB were had like maybe a slow leak up until then, and then COVID came and just rip that bitch open, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a lot of people going to drop $2,000 for improv lessons in the middle of, a pandemic. So.
Well, and they started trying to do like online lessons. I'm like, fuck me if you think I'm going to pay $500 to do online improv.
Like at the same
Comedy
price.
online is not fun.
Jesus.
No, dude. I know of a lot
As we do a podcast.
That's a different medium. That's a different medium.
It is. Because I've heard of a lot of comics just bombing a bunch of online gigs. And you would think that, it's cool to get these gigs because that's all you could get during the pandemic. But if anything, it kind of just messed up their progression in the circuits because now you're known as that person that bombed during some Zoom show, right?
Yeah.
It's
and like everyone, you can record it. I mean, that stuff's easy to record too. Yeah. It's like this added, like you're immortalized, like your failures. I mean, and that's just kind of something I think you have to get over is you will fuck up, you will fail. It's just the nature of the game. And that's like kind of where I am right now is I'm afraid to fail. So
I think, so you were talking about this little voice that you have in the back of your head whenever you perform, right?
Male or female voice?
Male. It's my voice, so it's nothing fun. It's nothing fun. It's a real buzzkill.
Mine hasn't told me its pronouns yet, so I'm still figuring it out.
Oh, wow, good on you. I assumed that was on me, honestly.
Yeah,
the voice in my head is still my invisible friend, and so sometimes I still have like full conversations with them at 28 years old if I'm alone. Or no, I don't think I should be doing this right now. What do you think? All right, here we go.
But I think as long as the voice in your head, like you need that voice to an extent, or else you could be so free with your craft that you just don't care. But I think if you want to get good at something, you have to care. If you want to get great at something, you have to critique yourself a little bit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think a lot of the times that I have been able to accomplish something creatively and genuinely feel good and receive some degree of praise for what I've done, it, to an extent has been due to the credit of that voice saying, no, it needs to be better, try harder, redo this, that was wrong, this was wrong, kind of thing. So kind of having that is a blessing in some ways, but it's it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Aren't they all?
They all are.
Because when I was growing up, I was never really cocky, but like I didn't critique myself as hard as being one of the only. I think it was like a small pond in Benicia when it came to singing, let's say, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm a good singer. I'm happy with it. I get a lot of compliments and like I would critique myself every now and then, but not to the extent that I critiqued myself in community college when the pond just got a little bigger.
Yeah, man.
And then I went to like UC Davis and I met even more singers,
Bigger
dude.
pond. Yeah, man.
Some people that were like majoring in music and that's what they were going to do for the rest of their life, and seeing their work ethic and like how they viewed music, and that's when the voice in my head got a little too loud.
Yeah.
And like Alejandro hears me talk about it all the time, that like I always like beat myself up about myself as like a vocalist because like my music theory is not super brushed up. And I have a lot of people telling me all the time, like, no, you're good. Like you don't need to know theory. Just because this person's a great singer and they know theory does not necessarily mean that you suck.
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that made it out there that don't know how to read music, and that's something I have to like apply in every single passion that I have.
Yeah,
You
no,
guys
man.
connect with that?
Yes.
Yeah, no. I wish I had that same. I mean, I do to an extent. There are times where I'm able to step back and be like, Nick, like you got to let this one go, man.
Yeah.
All because you're not that talented, not because you're the apex of
Apex Predator. Is that what
apex
we're
predator. Yeah, all because you're not the bald eagle, man. Doesn't mean that you're the finch. You know, you can be the hawk.
Look at us bringing it back to birds.
Yeah, that's what I went for. That's what yeah, comedic genius. So I'll call it a scene.
Alex, what's your top passion in terms of like, because I know there's like acting, I know there's comedy, I know there's writing.
Yeah.
What's the one that you prioritize the most?
I'm trying not to live check to check right now. I'm trying not to be completely broke by the end of the month. And I'm not doing well.
You're not just in general?
Have no money. No, I mean, I don't really have the voice in my head anymore because I take a bunch of medicine to kind of stifle the voices in my head.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just try not to be as mean to myself as I was, because I can be pretty vicious, especially if I know everything about you. And I know the most about me. So.
Yeah, man.
Wow, yeah. And I've seen that change in you, like doing this podcast with him for 2.5 years now. We've seen each other at our worsts. We've seen each other at our bests.
Oh man, I'm sure.
Everything in between.
I've seen, like you're doing great, man. Like I know that you have your hardships and whatnot, but I can see that the internal battle within you has definitely eased.
The pendulum swing isn't as bad as it used to be, that's for sure. But it's still swinging.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I do want to get not back into it. Okay, improv for sure. Like a dream of mine is to. I want to go to like these small theaters. Like I think the Campbell in Martinez. I want to talk to them.
Oh, it's a great one.
Yeah, right. It's and I want to talk to them and see if they have any like open dates and like, dude, let's just do improv. Let's either try to do like a live ICBTB there, or let's just do some improv there. Invite some friends and like.
I think that's the same thing. Both of them, both of those things are exactly the same.
Pretty much. It's just how do we want to slate it?
A live ICBTB show would be us doing improv.
That's all it is. Well, I mean, is it structured scenes or is it just like, hey, okay, we're talking to each other and the audience? It's all.
Today we're doing a play.
Yeah. Improvised play would be fucking dope if we can.
Dude, those are fun. Have you ever done them? They're a good time.
I was with a group of people who like to do improvised musicals, which I just like to watch because I'm not the kind of person who could do that. But it's a very interesting talent.
Some of my favorite improv sets I've done have been improv musicals. Consequently, some of the worst improv sets I've ever done.
I was going to say, isn't it funny how that goes?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. And there's some like, speaking of UCB, there's some very talented, Jess McKenna. Are you familiar with Jess McKenna?
Jess McKenna, I know the name.
Zach Reno. They're two very prominent players in the UCB who they could do anything improvised in terms of a musical.
Wait, they have a podcast, right?
They do.
What's that called again?
I think it's like Off the Script or some shit like
okay,
that.
So yeah, my housemates and basically everyone I was on improv with in my college time at college loved that.
Yeah.
They absolutely loved it. I've listened to a couple of their stuff. They're funny as hell.
It's a very specific niche of improv because you have to intertwine that with musical talent because the people playing the music obviously has to be a very predictable chord progression and they would have to practice with it prior. But to like craft a storyline, be in tune, and they harmonize with each other.
It's crazy.
And that's fantastic.
It's so much fun to listen to.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you'd be fucking talented at that, man. You have the singing, you have the funny.
Thank you.
You have the improv. I mean,
I just don't have the time, man.
Oh, that's what gets you, man. You don't have that time.
Approaching the late 20s, like they're like priorities, like that we have to kind of line up. And I have a girlfriend now.
Congratulations.
Of 8 years.
This is not new to anyone except me. I mean, I knew about it, but it's like 8 years later. I'm like, oh shit, Joel, she's dating. That's so
does Melissa know about this girlfriend?
No, she doesn't. My honey on the side.
Nice.
But yeah, that and then like a full-time job and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with life. Like this is my free time.
Right. Yeah.
What I'm doing. So what's the end goal, man?
Oh, geez. I mean, so
World domination.
Yeah, world domination. Yeah. I'm looking at the mega mind route,
Oh,
Be a
okay.
villain and then turn to the hero.
Yeah, exactly. If I have to go down the villain path first, I'll do it. I have no qualms with that.
I'll kill anybody.
I believe that. I genuinely believe that.
Real quick, you do look like Ted Lasso.
Oh my god. Okay, so genuinely, you saying that?
It's just become more and more.
So,
Sorry, go ahead.
Two things. First thing, come on, man.
Get a new joke, pal.
Yeah. Second thing, you are literally, I think, number 25 on the list of people that have told me that. Like, I've had people that I have not talked to in years text me out of nowhere being like, hey, Nick. I'm like, hey, what's up?
You look like Ted
How
Lasso.
are you?
Just want to
And
tell
they're
you
like,
something.
you look like Ted Lasso. I'm like, oh, thanks. Haha, good show. And they're like, yeah, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
And there's like, they don't say anything else. And I'm like, so I've been seeing you since 2013. How you've been? And they never get a response. So it's like, okay, well, you just texted me for that.
I did my job.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I checked in. I'm like, all right, well.
Hey, but at least it's Jason Sudeikis, who is a fantastic comedic, and I've seen him do some dramatic acting, who is married. I think he's still married to Olivia Wilde.
No. They broke up a long time ago, and then she was with
Who?
Aaron Rodgers for a minute.
Oh, whoa.
No, they've been broken up for quite a while.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, now he's with Shailene Woodley and like not getting vaccinated and stuff.
Oh, okay. So that's a whole nother world.
Well, hey, I mean, if she's looking for a knockoff model, I'm here. So yeah, let her know. If you have her number, pass it on.
You know
We
how?
do.
Oh, you do?
No.
Has she been on the podcast? Oh, that's exciting.
I wish. You know how he got her number though? Apparently, and I think I've told this before, but apparently they were at a party together, and she was just chilling there, and all he does was walk up to her and whispers in her ear, "Hey, whatever you're looking for, you're not going to find here at this party." And he walks away. And, you know, that sounds like...
with the bird. Should have tried that with the bird.
Damn.
But it worked on her. A beautiful woman like that is going to get all the cheesy lines or a lot of the attention, but I think it just worked for him, man.
Wow.
Yeah. And at least it's like a very successful TV show. They could have said you look like a character from that 80s show.
Yeah.
Seth Meyers.
God. You know, you're right. It is at the end of the day a nice thing. I just, wish people would follow up and say, by the way, how are you, Nick?
Do people not follow up with you like that?
Well, I mean, if I see them in person, they do. But like, there are people. I'm not kidding. There are people that have texted me like out of nowhere, like numbers that I'm like, oh, I'm a little surprised to still have this number in my phone, kind of thing. And they're like, you look like Ted Lasso. I'm like, thanks. End of conversation.
Is that all you say is thanks?
I mean, I say more, but that's like the gist of it. Thank you. How are you? Radio silence. It's like, what?
Are you the type of person to reach out nowadays, just like out of nowhere?
Oh, no, that's a golden question. No, I'm so bad at that, dude. And for that reason alone, I kind of feel like I need to get on Instagram or something, have some kind of social media, because it's just, I mean, like shit like this. I didn't know that y'all were doing a podcast. I haven't seen you in like 3 years. I haven't seen you in like 5 years.
3 is a very generous guess.
I mean, I think I saw you like 4th of July, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, you.
I probably was not fully aware.
Oh, it's 4th of July, man. You don't need to be.
It's my favorite holiday next to Super Bowl Sunday.
There you go. Oh, hell yeah.
No, but yeah, I think the last time we got to sit and talk and hang out, it's been
honestly probably high school.
Yeah, a decade at least.
Yeah. So
this is me now.
I genuinely have. I mean, it's very similar. It's in a flattering way. I mean,
I don't age much.
No, it looks. Both of you two. Okay, now it's my turn to throw around a comment. You two both look fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, y'all were saying I just look like I threw on a fake fucking mustache, but you two look the exact same in the best of ways. I mean, you have some tattoos now. You got a little more buff.
Wow, thank you.
I mean, and I didn't think that was possible, but like
you should have seen me a few months ago. I was getting a little thicky.
Oh, hey, nothing wrong with that.
Some things are wrong with that when you look in the mirror.
Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah.
You can't relate.
No, hey.
You also don't have mirrors in your apartment, right? Or
no, I don't. I hate mirrors for the same reason I hate social media. It's a reflection of the self.
And you're a vampire, dude.
Yeah, and that also, yeah.
No, but thank you. Keep going with the compliments, man.
Oh, fuck. All right, yeah, let me see what else I have.
What else you got in that bag of tricks, Ted?
Oh, all right.
Whoa,
all right now. Ted Lasso. Okay. Fuck me. God, why am I leaning into this?
You have to. That's how you get it to end.
You can't beat him to it. Yes, you get it to end.
It's like Christian's catchphrase.
What's my... No, stop. Okay.
What's your catchphrase?
You want to tell him?
No, I want you to do it.
Woogie, woogie, woogie. Someone during an improv show said it's... Okay, one of the improv...
This is going to be...
Shout out to
a dumb story. Like, it's going to be so silly.
Disappointing.
It's so dumb because it's like starting off with the punchline. Okay, it was just an improv show. Shout out to Greg Reasoner. He's the one that brought this to fruition.
I've seen him a long time.
We were doing short form, and the game was like I was the host of a game show, and I would do it regularly. And he would introduce me as the host of this game show and be like, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Christian Baltazar. Woogie, woogie, woogie. And eventually did it so much to the point that the audience would do it too. And people would come up to me after the show and they'd be like,
That's my favorite part.
they'd be like,
The best thing
Woogie
you did
woogie.
was get introduced as Woogie Woogie Woogie, man. I loved that.
and now it's followed me for like 3 years.
Oh, I won't let it die.
I know it keeps getting brought up, and there's no reason as to, like, it makes no sense. I just sound like a Muppets character.
That's Waka Waka.
Yeah, Christian, that's a little fucked.
Come on.
Oh,
How about
hey,
you leave Fozzie Bear out of this, okay?
Hey!
Yeah, seriously.
hey, don't
He's having a rough time right now with all
Don't
this COVID
drag him
stuff.
down this Woogie 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 bullshit with you.
stop. I don't even want this woogie woogie bullshit.
Nobody wants the powers that they're given, but you have a responsibility to the people to continue with the Woogie Woogies.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Christian Baltazar, and I have something to tell you.
Real quick, Nick, what president was that?
I have not.
H.W. Bush? That's probably my best guess.
It's George Bush's voice with Bill Clinton's hand.
So it's the presidents all from 89 to about 99. It's just like the 10 years of presidents all mixed together.
Are you good at impressions? You have
Me?
to be, right?
Oh.
Well, with your voices, I'm sure you're good at.
Jesus, you're putting me on the spot like this.
Accents?
I mean, I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of impressions.
Honestly, the one impression that you need to get down pat is Ted Lasso.
All right.
Like, you need to learn how to do some good, like, funny pep talks.
Yeah.
And then everyone will be like, yeah,
That's
good.
Ted. That's Ted.
That's him. That's him. all
Have
right.
you watched it?
Oh, yeah, I love the show. It's a great show.
Because I haven't seen it yet, so
Dude,
if
I
you
would
do
recommend.
It's pretty funny.
I would
yeah, that's what I
recommend.
hear, but I don't have Apple TV.
You could get so much work as, like, you know.
Ted Lasso impersonator?
Yeah, you could be like going to parties and do bat mitzvahs and things like that.
Specifically that.
Yeah, hitting up all the bot mitzvahs.
Yeah,
Ted Lasso.
the
Hell
bat
yeah.
mitzvah cycle is actually a big business right now.
Oh,
you know,
I'm sure.
Once every
LA
13
in
years.
particular, yeah, man.
L.A., Brooklyn, all the same.
Do bat mitzvahs, do they hire... do they hire entertainment like that?
Oh
Yeah.
bands and
What?
comedians.
They can afford it. Like
and-
oftentimes they have big names.
Yeah,
Because I ain't never been. You guys been to a bat mitzvah?
I've been to
Yeah.
one.
One.
Been to one.
yeah. I'm a man
It's
of
a great
culture.
time.
Okay. So how many you been to?
One.
Just one?
I think technically it was a bar mitzvah because it was for a man.
Oh yes, I guess I went. Oh, you see, I fucked up. No, yeah, I went to a bar mitzvah. As well.
Oh, okay. Bar mitzvah for guy, bat mitzvah for a girl.
Yeah, I think.
Shit, it's so hard to keep up
You're
with all
asking
of
the
this.
Catholic man. I don't know what to tell
Hey,
you.
man. Same here. Same here.
Hey.
You ever been to a
Satanist.
cotillion?
Huh?
You ever been to
I
a
haven't
cotillion?
been to a cotillion. It's one of
Okay.
my biggest disappointments.
I've been to so many of those. I would say close to a cotillion of them.
Oh, fuck off.
And that's Alejandro's time, everyone.
All
Round of
right,
applause.
yeah,
Round of applause.
I'll take the seat. I'll take the seat.
Oh,
Get this guy out of here.
Yeah. Cotillions are when Filipino women turn 18. And in some cases, if the man is narcissistic enough, when the guy turns 21, which is weird. Like, if I turn 21, I'd be
Weird.
like, come to my cotillion. I would never hear the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
I would have 21 candles and roses.
it depends on how pretty the dress is that you wear.
Wow, you'd rock a dress.
Thank you
A
very much.
nice formal ball gown.
I won't take this compliment.
Sleeves or no sleeves?
No sleeve.
Strapless?
Strapless for sure, man.
Slut.
Oh.
Showing a little tummy?
No, not
Cut
that
out?
confident.
Okay.
Modest.
Okay.
You
Modest.
would. You would.
No, I wouldn't.
Do you
Stop
still
that.
swim?
No, dude.
You forgot how?
Is it funnier if I roll with that? Yeah. No, dude, I forgot how.
I once drowned.
I went to the beach my first time in LA, and I hopped in the water, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's all gone." Lifeguard pulled me out, and never swam since.
But you did it for a long time growing up?
Yeah, so I was a swimmer from probably age 6 through sophomore year of high school, so about 15.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then I left swimming for musical theater.
Oh, that's what you did.
That's the same reason why I quit football.
Yeah, hey, really?
Look
Oh,
at us
shit.
now.
Look at us. We could have been
Still doing it.
Yep. We could have been way cooler in high school.
You guys
I
are
was
straight up
cool
Zac
enough.
Efrons.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. There's no differences between me and Zac Efron. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys look the same.
No
pretty
di-
much.
He grew up in Central Coast, where I went to college. Fun fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You went to what, Slow?
I went to San Luis Obispo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was.
I remember
fine.
that.
A Mustang? You're the Mustang.
I was a
out there.
Stang. Yeah, I was a Stang boy. Yeah.
I know that
Yeah, it
place.
was fine.
Spent some time at the library down in San Luis Obispo.
Did you really? What were you doing at the library?
The bar downtown, not the one in the college.
Hey, it's a good one. That's
Hey,
a good
I-
one.
that's
That's
where-
where great nights end there.
Oh, and good night start there as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
You guys are the best at just like finishing each other's sayings.
I don't think we finished one saying for each other.
He started, I added, he added some
we,
more,
like,
we
bounce-
both
we have-
gave up.
Return. It's like a nice badminton game.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Take my shuttlecock.
Got it.
You seem like you seem like a ladies' man, can I say?
Wow.
Are you for the listeners?
How's the pussy down in LA, buddy?
Would not know, my good friend. No, yeah, you could not have misread me more. No, I have refound virginity, my good friends. I'm hibernating.
A born again virgin.
I'm a born again virgin. Yeah. 25% by choice, let's say.
Oh.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
No, it just means I'm lazy, man. It's like moments where I'm like, oh, wow, she's really cute. I like her. I should talk to her. And then the other 75% of me is like, what the fuck's the point, Nick?
Oh, your voice gets in the way.
Yeah, the voice gets in the way. It's like, you're right. I'll just keep playing video games.
So that applies to you and...
Honestly, not a bad choice.
No, it's way more.
My girl found me, so honestly, it works sometimes.
Wow, all right. Yeah, I have not been found yet. I'm
Because you
still...
have no social media presence.
Yes, no, that does not help. That
that's
really
true.
does not help.
So the only way for someone to get at you without social media is if they got your phone number.
Carrier pigeon, USPS, UPS.
Are you still
Pony
doing
Express.
mirror signals?
I haven't done it as much. LA's a little flat, so I don't
right.
have those high hills that I can get
To
on
get it
and
over.
signal people.
But
Yeah.
smoke signals work best.
Smoke signals actually work great in
heard.
San
You
Fernando
seem like
Valley.
someone that will get a lot of girls in medieval times.
Dude, I would have been great in the year about 900 to 1,000. Like that
Man doesn't
range.
cough up any blood. He must be very healthy.
Oh, he has not been infected by the plague yet. I like him.
My dear lady, may I offer you a token of my esteem?
She's like, no, but you can have my cloth.
I will take more than your cloth, fair maiden, if you doth offer.
You seem like someone that will come and swoop a girl in a carriage.
Yeah, dude. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm not going to roll up on any draft horse. I'm rolling in there in a
In
carriage.
a carriage,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, whoa. Okay, sorry. I'm just like going through this dark timeline where like I work at a place like medieval times, and I'm just like really fucking cool there, but
As soon
everywhere.
as you leave, like somebody throws trash at you at the parking lot, you're just like, I'm the Blue Knight. Does nobody know that I'm the Blue Knight? I win every single night.
Go home and in my little one-bedroom apartment in my full armor and
Say hi to your roommate who's like
Studio
a
City.
60-year-old person. Like, hey, Bill. He's like, oh, how's work today? It's another day at the Times, man. You just close the door. It's like, oh, I didn't know you were a journalist. And you're like, no, I'm a knight.
warm up my Marie calendars in the microwave. Sound of
yesterday.
silence playing in the background. Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You seem like you would also be very good at asking a father for his daughter's hand with like two goats.
Here is the offering I bring to you, good sir.
Let me check these goats first. The teeth, the horns,
The teats are good.
the
teats look good,
hindquarters.
yes.
Yes.
So
That will do. You can take my fat daughter.
But really though, like it's
no. So I mean, I think I'm doing myself a disservice. It's one of those things where I have basically in the last 10 years, with the exception of probably a cumulative year and a half, I have been in a relationship. So yeah, it's just been a lot of time of dating people long term. So me and the last person I was dating, we broke up basically the very beginning of COVID. So then that happened, and I was like, well, settle in for the long run, buddy.
Yeah.
And it's actually been great. I've really liked it. I've got to, experience being single for the first time in a very long time. Basically, since I was 17.
wow.
Yeah, man. Since I was in a 4-year relationship out of high school. So that was age 17 through like 22-ish.
Yeah.
And then I was in a 1.5, 2-year relationship, and then another 1.5 relationship.
Wow,
2-year
you're a
relationship.
long-term guy.
Yeah, it's just, I guess I'm good at it. I have that
Yeah.
simp energy, Girls like to keep me around.
Simp energy.
yeah.
Title of the episode.
Big simp energy.
BSE.
Yeah, dude. Do you think being back in the game, like if you would even consider yourself
jeez.
back in the game, do you think it's like way difficult now that it's been a while being that single?
No, I don't feel intimidated by it per se. I just know a lot less people meet each other in person. I don't have any social media presence.
Yeah.
I really dislike the idea of dating apps, like for the same reason that I dislike social media. Dating apps are fucking rough, dude. Like there have been a couple times I'm like, Nick, you have to just get over it and get Tinder. So like,
That's the worst one.
Oh.
That's like saying,
But,
I
that
gotta
was-
have fun tonight. Let's do some crack.
quick
well, I mean,
sucking
that
fuck.
shows you how long it's been since I've been in that. And
Yeah.
that's like, it was Tinder was the app
You should
last
be
time
on
I tried.
Grindr.
Oh yeah. I heard great things about Grindr.
You always get laid.
Yeah,
Just
I
make
believe
your
it.
account as Ted Lasso.
Oh jeez.
Sorry.
All right, no, get it out of your system.
Okay,
Do
I'm
any
sorry.
more
I'm sorry. I'm
while-
sorry.
How about any other Jason Sudeikis character?
The Jason Sudeikis from Hall Pass. We'll say
Oh
that.
God.
The
Oh,
breakdancing guy in the red tracksuit from Saturday Night Live.
Oh no, that one I can take. That one, the hall pass. It's like
Not
Jason
that.
Sudeikis at his low point. Oh man.
But Owen Wilson at his highest.
Yes. Oh God.
But you're right. With dating apps, there is a finesse to it that I will never understand because, like I said before, I've been in a very long-term relationship.
Yeah.
And you
Weird
have to
flex.
play that game.
Dude, and I just like I mean, the people that I know that have gotten what they want out of dating apps have put in a fuck ton of time.
Yeah.
It's like
And
they'll
money.
get off work. Yeah, and money. They'll put in, they'll get off work and they'll fucking spend 3 hours on there just swiping left and right. I'm like, Jesus, like, I'd rather do fucking anything else.
Yeah.
And it's also one of those things where, I mean, as I said, I really don't like social media. I have this weird wall with it. So, like, I'll go to download Tinder and I'll be like, I'll click, new account. And it's like, what's your name? I'm like, oh, fuck, okay.
What is my name?
Nick Carrell. And it's like, all right, hello, Nick. Tell us about yourself. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not telling you anything.
That is the worst. And then
like-
you can't go like
like,
what
who
I would
cares?
do. The very short times that I was ever on those apps is I would get those questions and I'd be like, I hate answering these questions. Like I hate answering these questions in person. I hate answering these questions in a written form. Like what makes me happy? Not this.
Yeah, in written form, you have that way more time to like think about what you're saying.
And like
you'll
delete it
get-
because you're like, that's stupid. That's dumb.
You get halfway through it and you're like, Jesus, I don't fucking care. And this
I'm
is
bored
me.
reading it. Yeah, this sucks. And I'm the one talking about it. Yeah. I like walks on the beach, I guess. I have a
Yeah.
dog.
This is a picture of me and my strudel I baked. I'm
I'm
a
playing a shovel and
yeah.
And it's all because they're literally judging you on
Yeah.
surface level. You have to choose I don't know how many pictures you get to put up on your profile. What is it?
I was a Bumble guy. I had 6.
Okay, 6. And like you have to be strategic. You have to have like a selfie. You have a picture with the family. You have a picture with the
no.
dog. So you like animals.
It's close though. You can't have any pictures with small children because they're going to think that that's your children. And if that's what you're going for, then that's what you're going for. But yeah, I made that mistake of having a picture of me and my nephew at one point in a picture. And
They're like,
everyone's
oh, I don't want to date a dad.
no, they're all
right
like,
now.
oh, is that your son? Is that your son? And at one point I was like, I got to get rid of this photo. Actually, no, that's not going to work.
Well, you
That's
can say
really-
it's my little nephew.
I don't want to. I don't need to explain. I don't want them to.
You're right.
TLDR is really much a thing, quite the thing on dating apps. You don't have an explanation accompanying anything.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny that you mentioned your nephew because, as I said, I don't have any social media, so I get everything secondhand. Someone like 2 years ago was like, "Oh yeah, Alex Middleton has a kid," and I'm like, I don't.
Oh,
They probably
best
saw the picture
rumor.
with you. They
Best
probably saw
rumor.
the picture with you and your nephew.
He probably actually knows something I don't know.
Yeah, Alex Middleton has a kid. I'm raising the little fuck.
Yeah, what a deadbeat father Alex is. I'm sorry, son, if you're out there and listening.
I love that rumor. Let's
Oh
spread
my
that rumor
God.
that you have a kid.
I don't think my girlfriend's gonna like that.
Yo, someone started a rumor in high school that me and my first girlfriend had a sex tape out, and people were very diligent about trying to find it. Which is weird because of my body type at the time.
Oh
and
my-
That's why
her
we
size
wanted to
at the
find
time. It was just like, you wouldn't be able to see her.
Oh man,
We're not there for her. We're there for you.
dude. I wonder if even half the number of sex tapes I heard that existed in high school actually existed.
I would say none of them.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
And they would all be in 360p because of the phones that we had at the
Yeah,
time.
I know. All these little razor flip phones.
Yeah, so we're
like-
just all pixelated. That's a pixelated penis that you're going to be seeing.
What am I looking at here?
Oh man.
But, okay.
Jesus.
Of all the dating apps, let's categorize them. Tinder is the quick
Dirtiest.
one and done, right?
Oh yeah.
Tinder is the like Ford Focus of it's like it gets the job done, it works, it's nothing special, it's not gonna get you super, it's not gonna make you super cool, but it's gonna get you from point A to point B.
Okay. All right. And then Bumble is?
Bumble is like a new Honda Civic, right? Like a top of the line, brand new
Okay.
Honda
I like
Civic.
that.
You're like,
Reliable.
oh, okay, it's cool, it looks good. Look, like we know how this works, we know what it does, and this one's nice and flashy. And then there's Coffee Meets Bagel. That's the one. That's the white pedophile van. And then,
Oh no.
Wait, what's wrong with Coffee Meets Bagel? You can't
People
just...
are really creepy on that one.
Really?
Yeah, especially the men.
No. My friends who are now engaged met on that.
Whoa.
Don't have them listen to
That's
this.
really funny. No, I won't.
And then Grindr is like a unicorn.
You write up on that, people are gonna have a lot of questions, and you're gonna have the answers.
Yeah, and
They're
you
looking for,
better have the answers.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
You do really good on Grindr.
I honestly have a person on there who looks just like me.
There's gay Alex.
My
yeah.
friend has found him a number of times.
Date him
I'm not interested in men.
on the side.
Penises inherently scare me, even my own.
Yeah.
Not,
Oh my God, what's that?
So no mirrors in your house either, huh?
just from the waist down to remind me of what I have. Just-
Or you're gonna have to gain an extreme amount of weight so that you never see it.
I'm almost there.
Oh, okay, just
Almost.
30 more pounds. 30 more
more
pounds.
I'm like, is
30 more
that a
pounds.
mushroom down there?
30
No,
more.
that's my dick. Oh, no, okay.
And the fact that you have to, my brother had to tell me because my brother is now recently single. Well, I wouldn't say recently; it's been a while since he was blah 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 blah. But he,
It's for a different episode.
Tell us the whole story, Christian.
let me just put my brother's laundry out there. No, but he was telling me that, like, yeah, if you want to swipe more, if you want to look at more profiles, you got to pay for premium.
Yeah, there's like a limit to how many you can say that you like.
Right?
That's insane.
And then with the premium, sometimes you like, if you do say no, with the premium, you get like a one chance to like bring it back, and like, because I for sure have accidentally swiped the wrong way, because sometimes you just get into it and you're just like, oh fuck no, she was actually kind of cute.
Yeah.
And then,
She was everything I wanted.
that was the moment.
Bring her back,
Dude,
bring her back.
I'll
I have
never
a
see it.
coworker that just swipes right. Swipe right is the good one, right? Is the one where like
Yeah.
Honestly, don't know.
I like you.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have friends that do the same
I think
thing.
swipe right. Okay, and they just like machine gun
Yeah.
fire. What the heck?
It's bad living in a small town with those kind of dating apps, because I would definitely see people on there that like I know or that I've known from the past, or so-and-so's little sister and stuff like that, and I'd be like, I don't want to vote yes or no on them, because then I feel like, because on Bumble, if you vote yes and they've also voted yes, they'll tell you right away, right? They'll be
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
you got a match, go talk to him. But if you do it and then you don't ever hear from them again, you're always just like, oh, I guess they swiped left on me. I guess that's the end of that. Yeah.
It sounds like dating apps could easily build up your confidence,
But just as easily.
just destroy it, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking like a Thanos snap
Oh, whoa.
for confidence.
Yeah, dude, I haven't talked to y'all since Endgame. Sorry. Do we want to spend the next hour talking about that? The thing
No, but we talk about Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I haven't
shit.
seen it. I haven't
what?
seen it. I'm seeing it Sunday. I'm seeing it Sunday.
Batman
Whoa,
shows up.
so late.
Batman shows up. I fucking knew it.
Called it the whole time.
Yeah, you knew
Wait,
it.
what Batman? The
Michael Keaton.
Oh, not the Pattinson one.
And the
No.
cartoon version of Batman Beyond.
Hell
His
Still
name is
animated.
Terry,
I love
Terry,
it.
Terry something.
The whole creative staff of Marvel is just fucking
You're like, you know what?
masturbating at this point. Like, you're gonna
They'll
fucking
never
take
figure out.
it.
Yeah, they'll never know
You
what's coming
like
up.
it.
Man, good thing. This is when it's helpful to not have social media because you're dodging all the spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so
The
yeah.
commercials have now spoiled it, though.
Not everything.
Yeah, a decent amount.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is nice to. It's one of those double-edged swords. I
Again.
keep talking. Again, I have a lot of double-edged swords in my pockets, and I cut myself a lot.
Oh, seems like you should take them out.
Yeah,
Put 'em in a sheath.
Put in a sheath. You're a smart motherfucker. You know
I
that?
like swords.
Yeah. You do. You think I'd be better after being the Blue Knight for a couple years? But, no, but yeah, it's really nice in some ways, kind of just having my head under a rock. But then important shit will happen, and like my housemates will be like, "Hey Nick, how about Iran?" And I'm like, "What?
What about
happened?"
them?
It's like, "What happened?" They're like, "Nick, it's been a week now." And so that was like at the very beginning of COVID, there was a whole missile
Yep.
debacle between us and Iran, and I was like, and I found out about it like 3 days after the
After it
initial
was
thing
done?
happened. Yeah, the initial thing happened, and my housemate Liam was like,
Yeah.
Iran's rough right now, Nick.
Because
what do you
prior
think?
to social media, prior to that, you had to turn on the news.
Yeah.
And
Read a newspaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or do that. But now, if you want the news like this, you have to be on Twitter. You have to be on Instagram. You have to be. you have
man.
to see it on Yahoo News or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
and like I really feel like I owe it to myself and also just kind of society as a whole, to actually fucking give a shit. So I feel like I do need to get an Instagram or something. or
What's
else
the
I'm just
reason
gonna
as
be-
to why you don't have social media?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I to be honest, the moment that fucking killed it for me was when Snap. So I had Facebook up until my junior year of college, and then I just burned everything. I got rid of it all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Off the grid, huh?
Yeah, just dumped oil all over my Facebook account.
People
threw
are like,
a match
your
on that.
account is still active. You just burned your computer.
No, but yes, I did that just to be sure. But no, I did like the full, like you call Facebook and you're like, I want my account gone. So it is gone. Like it is not inactivated. It is gone. You couldn't, there is dust left where that was. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I want to do that.
But no, the thing that did it for me in a microscopic scale, the thing that did it for me was Snapchat was like, hey, show your friends where you are right now. I'm like, fuck you, you helicopter. You don't get to look where I am. So I deleted everything. Yeah, I'm kind of a tinfoil hat guy a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Just good thing your phone doesn't have a tracker in it.
You probably don't have Venmo
Christian,
either.
are you looking to purchase an iPhone 11?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay.
No, but we will take it.
You will take it? Oh, okay, that works too.
You should downgrade to a clamshell.
Yeah, there we go.
That way, if people need to talk to you, they have to do face-to-face contact. You know what I mean?
I know, I love that. I
bet
love
you-
that.
I-
I
Or-
mean,
or
you're wearing
cup telephone.
sunglasses right now, so I really don't know if you're even looking. I would laugh if you were just fucking staring at that the whole goddamn time.
I actually don't ever really look at Christian anymore. I look at him in the monitor, which is funny because like I never have to turn my head fully over to him. Yeah, honestly, I have had my eyes closed the whole time.
Damn, I believe it. I believe it.
He's
based on
just
your body
cross-eyed
language.
and he's hiding it.
I'm hiding my Asian.
Hey, let it show.
Whoa! I'm not
Whoa.
allowed to
Racist.
respond to that.
You can't.
Yeah, I will. I'm just talking in circles.
But
to
I
avoid
can, and you can hype
commenting.
me up as
yeah,
I'm saying. Yeah,
supporting Christian.
Yeah, stop Asian hate,
Yeah.
motherfucker. But let's get back. Let's get back into it. So
Yeah, so I'd say the main reason I got rid of it was I was just like one of those people that would like wake up in the morning and be like, how many likes did I get on my last comment? Oh, you got 5 likes, Nick? Well, you fucking suck. Stay in
Whoa.
bed today.
Wow.
you would think like that.
I'm exaggerating, but no, I definitely was going down that rabbit hole kind of where I was relying on it a little bit too much for validation.
Yeah.
So it was just, I was like, I don't need this. And ever since I got rid of it, I've been a lot happier in a lot of ways.
Wow.
So it's hard to justify going back.
That makes sense.
So, but yeah, it's at the point where I'm like, I need to like, there are people that I genuinely want to keep in contact with, like you two. Like as I said, I've seen you for the first time in years. It'd be nice to have a better tabs on your lives.
Yeah,
So you know, I just need to bite the bullet.
Well, there's a balance with everything. Like obviously,
Yes.
if you go too deep into the hole where Instagram and Facebook become these tools of validation for you that you're
Yes.
seeking, then that is toxic.
Totally.
It's nice to keep up with people or to post things that you genuinely want to post, right?
Right.
Like most of my social media time is spent for this podcast and promoting it,
Nice.
right? And then like looking at other podcasts and like and then I'll keep up with other people, obviously. But I'm not going to be a liar and say that when I do post something and I do get some likes, does it do something to my dopamine? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they
But-
design it that
I
way.
was gonna say it's what it's meant to
Yeah.
yeah, and it's an addictive fucking drug if you take it that way.
Yeah.
But you have to be aware of it and control yourself.
Yeah.
do it socially, maybe just at a party or when you've been drinking.
But
Y'all are just gonna get a bunch of DMs from me at like 4 a.m. just like misspelled every other word.
what's up? I'm drunk right now with some penis.
No.
Nick, we had you on the podcast, but we don't want to see your drunk penis
Yeah.
right now.
Hate to say this again to you, but no.
Start to get a FaceTime call from me. Fuck, deny.
There it is again. But it's you with like one of those big emoji sharks.
Yeah.
You're like, look at me, I'm a shark.
He just discovered the emoji faces on
man.
FaceTime.
Yeah, y'all will just get to like watch my journey through social media, like learning these. I just start poking you all, like, what the fuck?
Dude, poking?
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
It is.
got rid of
is.
it?
Yeah, no, isn't it? Wait, don't you wave now on Facebook?
No, I poked. Why? Because ever since COVID, you can't touch people?
No, I honestly, I don't know where. I mean, I'm not on Facebook almost at all, but I don't know. Is there pokage?
Yeah, I poked someone like last year.
Wow.
Okay.
Why?
Unless because
Yeah,
I
story.
was
Why?
bored because I knew that it was a dated asset. I can't even call it an asset. It's just like a
No, it's
dated
an asset.
Tool.
part of Facebook. I was like, I wonder if they'll even poke me back. And the person poked me back. I can't remember who it was, but it still works, man.
A poke for a poke is what I always say.
Yeah, my favorite part about poking is it's just like it's the lowest level interaction you could have. It's the "Are you alive?" interaction. It's like poke, they
Yeah.
poke you back. All right, we're both still alive. No further questions.
Maybe that's the amount of social media you need.
If there was an app that is just like
Just poking?
you press a button and it just sends like a message saying
You've been
question
poked.
mark.
Oh, you can't even. Yeah, where you can't
Yeah.
even text the
Yeah,
person.
no, it's just like you poke back and forth. It's like they're alive, and then it's like, oh man, I poked Christian like 6 times and he hasn't poked me back. Like I should call him.
It's been 3 minutes.
Yeah,
He's probably dead. He's face down in a
probably
ditch.
dead. Yeah, I can only imagine the scenarios.
But that's
through my head.
that's what it is. I mean, if you download Instagram, we'll show you the ropes, boy.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're just gonna get a message from me all caps like, how the fuck do I do this?
Where's Trump?
Yeah. I was told he's here.
I'm being censored.
Or he's gonna take a bunch of selfies, like how old uncles and
here?
aunts do. That's their profile picture.
I do love the like weird group of TikTok videos, which are like men in their trailer parks in the middle of Alabama singing like a Olivia Rodriguez song, and it's just like, why are you doing this? Or they'll have like a crazy filter on it, and it's like, do you know what's happening? Do you? Or they're just like. And then they post it. You know how hard it is to post something? You have to go through 4 different steps to post something.
Yeah.
You can't accidentally post.
I have like relatives from the Philippines that will post those like weird selfies from under the chin on Facebook, and their caption will be like, "Picked up Amazon box today." Like, cool.
You're like, sweet. Yeah.
Glad
What
you,
was
glad you
in
got
the
it.
box? You know, most people will take a picture of what they got.
No, it's just their selfie and what they did.
They want you to see it was in fact them.
Yeah.
I think the coup de grace is when you find their Google search accidentally in a Facebook post. When they'll be like, how do I get to LA? And you're like, this isn't the place where you get that question answered. You should do that into Google. They'll be like, big booty bitches. And you're just like, no, Grandpa, no.
Why?
You got to get grandpas off Facebook. Grandpas should not be allowed on Facebook.
No.
Honestly, we're getting to the point that dads probably shouldn't be on Facebook either.
But we're also at the point where dads were on the original Facebook.
Whoa.
That's true. What year did Facebook come out?
06, 05. I think it was first at, what was it, Harvard or whatever in 04. And then it slowly but surely spread from college to college. Because when it first started, you had to have an EDU.
It was specifically for
college students. Yeah.
Someone watched Social Network recently. Respect.
I love Mark Zuckerberg. It's just like, give that man more money. I'm going to buy property in the metaverse. That's my goal.
Oh, good on you. Stake a claim.
You know what? Let's do it.
So someone explain to me the details of metaverse, because I'm kind
couldn't.
of like, do you know what it's supposed to be?
You've seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah, okay, so I was talking to you over dinner, and I saw this post of Mark Zuckerberg with an avatar. Is that what, having an avatar in the metaverse, is that what it is? Is it a virtual reality type of thing?
You have a version of yourself that can go in, and then there's some people who create rooms that are, you know, houses or parks or areas and stuff like that. Like that's it's essentially like somewhere between when we used to play Grand Theft Auto and just like drive around and not do anything but like just sit in the car and listen to the radio.
Yeah.
And then like The Sims, where you're like, I could just like have a better life in this thing.
Okay, pros and cons of this new age of social media that we're going to enter then, if this really propels. What do you think are the pros? Let's start off with that, because I'm pretty sure we can think of the cons.
Do
pretty
anything.
easily.
Well, on the pros, you can do anything. You could be a monkey one day, and you could be a gorilla the next day. You could have a machine gun hand and a pirate peg leg.
These are very specific. Have you put some thought into this?
This is what he wants.
It's what I look like in the metaverse.
Do you have a sketchbook that's just monkeys with machine gun legs?
He DM'd me the other day. He was like, I want a pet monkey. Goals for 2022. He was like, I want to make this much money off the podcast. And the next thing was, I also want a pet monkey.
Specifically capuchin.
Heck yeah. All right. So I want to get into voice acting and get back into improv. Meanwhile,
I'm
you're
trying
making
to
some
find-
dinero.
How
And
do I get a capuchin in California? I don't think,
I don't think you can. Not legally.
No, like they're like ferrets.
Yeah.
It's fun if you have one, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Keep that to yourself.
I mean, there's a lot of animals that I'd want to have, but, you know, I want
You
a pet
could have
pig.
them all in the metaverse.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
And
this
you
is
wouldn't be endangering the real animal.
true. But, you know,
That's a pro.
Yeah.
cons. It's very much like getting sunken into video games if you're kind of using video games to deflect real life issues, right? Which I've definitely done. And it's dangerous, man. I'll get stuck on a JRPG for 8 hours and I'll be like,
Yeah.
What's
I'm
J?
stinky.
What's the JRPG?
Japanese RPG.
Yeah.
The best RPG.
What's your favorite one?
I like the Russian rocket propelled grenades. That's my favorite one. You know,
I get it. Final Fantasy VII
classic.
Remake is a
classic.
if we're gonna nerd off for real quick, my very
briefly.
first JRPG was Breath of Fire, which is from the Super Nintendo. You can find it on the Switch right now. And I'm playing Yakuza right now.
Bless you.
Like a dragon.
Whoa.
That's what it's called.
I play Grand Theft Auto almost only.
Yeah, that adds up.
It makes sense, right?
It's honestly like the only game that I
It's the
play.
bill.
I
It's
love
the
it.
bill.
I do all the missions. I have a bunch of cars. I'm living large
Yeah,
up in the Grand
yeah,
Theft. In
hell
San
yeah.
Andreas, I'm pretty fucking cool, guys.
Transfer that to the fucking metaverse, and you're gonna be rolling high.
I really hope there's a way to do that. 'Cause
Download.
Spent a lot of real money in Grand Theft Auto.
Playing Grand Theft Auto with this guy is wild. It's
Oh, I
just like
believe it.
more real life than hanging out with him in real life.
There's a certain energy to him that just.
I don't have to follow the red lights in Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto.
I've never
Yeah.
seen him with so much initiative before. He's just kind of like, all right, come on, pick up the pace, Christian. All right, equip this gun. All right, change your outfit because you can't be seen around with this. Let's
Put
go.
the
up
mask
to-
on. Let's
Yeah.
go get in the car.
Yeah.
Flips the page from his monkey with a machine gun leg, and you see a to-do list for his Grand Theft Auto.
Check the cocaine house.
Yeah.
Check the counterfeit stash. Go to the casino.
Get my money from Sandra.
Slap just a random woman. And just like I
Do
can
you
do
think
anything.
this is a joke? Those are all things
Yeah.
we've done.
Oh man,
All things we've
It's an
done.
insane game.
Honestly, sometimes when I'm really sad, I'll just go into the Grand Theft Auto world and just mow down fields of people. Just do a massive
Oh my
mass
God.
murder, and then I feel a lot better.
Wow.
Because I didn't kill anyone in real life, but I got the same feeling.
Now, is that a pro or a con?
I think it could be both.
This is one of those moments where like
I should probably
like
I should bring that up to my therapist.
Yeah. Where Christian and I are gonna be together one day and be like, we should have seen the sign.
Should have, like, I seen the signs.
Yeah,
and I
like
didn't do
he
anything about it.
basically said it. Like we were laughing.
You mean
man.
when I like do shoot up finally, they're gonna like have it on the news report, they're gonna be like, Alejandro Middleton finally did his thing, and then they have this clip right here, and it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna fucking do it.
And we're just laughing. Oh Jesus.
It'll never happen.
Last scene playing GTA 5 for 8 hours the day before.
He kept screaming, "It's all a game" for some reason.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I think it's about time we jump into an improv scene.
Oh, all right.
We did, and like, I am juiced to do some improv with you.
I had to sit a little straighter.
I thought that was all natural. I didn't know you did steroids.
Dude, yeah, just juicing all the time.
Hell yeah, dude.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy's my new word. Big-
Daddy's a good word.
It's a good
I
word.
call everyone my blank daddy. I have 100 different daddies and adjective daddy.
I'm 100% uncomfortable with all of this.
Really?
I don't like the word daddy. It's just been too sexualized
Sexualized?
in my head that I
Yeah.
can't ever hear it, say it, or I even hate when I hear children say it.
Yeah. Well, that's almost the most upsetting. It's like
Well,
no.
yeah.
I-
It's ruined it for. It's ruined
It's a
the
joke
innocence
word.
of it.
yes.
But the joke is still solid. To
Yeah,
me.
I know. I love it.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Hell yeah.
So the improv scene is usually based off of nothing. We don't really have a suggestion unless we have like people sitting in watching the podcast, or it could be based off of some of our previous conversations. But let's just do it, dude.
All right. Sounds good.
No structure. You know how we do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, highly irrelevant. Is this 1430 Market Street?
Yeah, you're at the right place, man.
Yeah,
Come
I
on
got
in.
a delivery for you here. It's 4 capuchin monkeys.
Yeah.
Is that the guy with the monkeys?
Yes, it is, Doris. It is the guy with the monkeys. I'm sorry.
I
Do you
just need a
sign?
signature.
Yeah,
I
I'll
just need a
sign.
signature.
I'll
Thank
sign.
you.
Tell him to be discreet about it because it's illegal in California.
Doris, you yelling about it isn't helping the situation. Okay, I'm gonna bring you the monkeys.
Okay.
It's my daughter. Christmas time.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
got
you
2 of
know.
my own.
Did
I've
he
never seen
bring
him,
the
though.
food for the capuchin?
Hey, baby, just be a little quieter, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm just down the hallway.
Got everything on Amazon, just like we need.
Okay, thank you.
You can say hi in a minute.
I'm gonna just leave now that my job is done.
Yeah,
These monkeys are yours.
Hey, thank you, and we appreciate what you do.
You know what? It's honestly, I'm just a delivery man, so it's not what I do. It's what you make me do.
You're not just a delivery man. You are the delivery man. Never forget your value.
I was gonna go home and kill myself today, and now I won't.
Wow.
Maybe I will. All right,
No,
have a good
please,
one.
no,
No, see
please
ya.
don't. No. All right. Well, hey, Doris, come on down.
Okay.
Let's unbox it.
Okay. Dad, I just got to say, I really
Yeah, honey?
appreciate you for sticking your neck out there for getting something highly illegal in the state of California just to make my dreams come true.
Well, hey, you know what? When you work for the government, you can twist a couple knobs here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Cut to this dad twisting those knobs.
Give me what I need.
No,
God,
you can have the monkeys.
you're the head of the Treasury Department. I need the dollars, damn it. This is for Doris.
Okay,
Look at her.
Half now and half when you finish.
Cut back. Yeah, it's just like it's my friends talk about like how they wish they had a dad like you, and I'm just so happy to have one like you. So it's like last Christmas you got me that Bengal tiger, and I don't even know how you did it.
Well, it took a lot of work and Dedication.
Cut to that. A lot of work and dedication.
Hey, you want a Bengal tiger?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Done.
Cut back. Yeah, it's just like it's living in this mansion because you work for the government. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's just amazing what you can do
Yeah, like the
in life.
pool.
Never forget that.
The pool in the back that is just full with alligators that I wanted because I saw that one episode of Narcos. I was so happy. How did you do it?
How did I get the alligators? Now that is a crazy story.
Cut to that crazy story.
Fuck.
What's going on, man? Hey, you all right? You're covered in sweat.
Yeah, man. There's gators all over this swamp.
Yeah, it's Florida. What do you expect?
Yeah, why are you so calm?
I live here. I know. I see the gators all the time.
Then are you gonna help me catch them?
One ate my dog a couple years ago, and I try not to get close to him now.
You didn't. That wasn't part of your selling ploy when you said you'd take me out to the Everglades, man.
Probably shouldn't have paid first then, huh?
Fuck you. Fuck you and all that you do.
All right, here's a baby one.
I work for the state government. I'm coming back for you.
Cut back. Yeah, I'm happy that it's like just a baby right now, and it's so sweet.
Master Wayne and little woman Wayne, Doris Wayne. We have a box of 4 dead monkeys in the foyer, and I'm wondering what I should do with them.
They're dead?
They're dead?
They are not breathing.
What?
Shh, it's all right, Doris. Calm down.
I'm gonna freak out.
No, we'll just return them. I'll take them to the nearest J.C. Penney's or Kohl's, and we'll send them back to Amazon, and we'll get the new alive monkeys.
I guess I should wrap it back up then, yes, sir?
Oh, you unboxed them?
Well, I was playing with them for a little while, I will admit.
Were they alive when you unboxed them?
Alfred, did you kill the capuchins?
Well, okay. One was already hanging on by a thread when I picked him up. And then the other ones, I didn't want him to be alone in the dead world, so I thought I'd give him his friends. I'm going to excuse myself and take these boxes to JCPenney's or Kohl's for a return.
Dad, are you gonna let him get away with this?
Doris, I'm so sorry.
Cut to the JCPenney / Kohl's that you're trying to return dead capuchins to.
Oh, hi, thank you. Hi, oh, sorry, this is my voice. My boss wants me to return this, please.
Nick over there, he's the one that deals with returns.
You are under the sign that says returns.
I just happen to be here. I was
Okay.
just tagging some stuff.
Sir, I would like to return this box.
Yes, of course. I'm more than happy to take a box from you. Let's see here. 4 capuchin monkeys.
Yes.
That's my lot of monkeys that you got there.
It's honestly one too many. It's honestly one too many. I'm not from here, and I forget that I hear your accent, and I want to be just like you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm not from here either,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Have you?
I'm from Norway.
Really? I would have pinned you as an Englishman.
My mother was English.
Oh, and you inherited her accent.
My father was
Hey, can you
Nigerian.
guys hurry it up? I'm trying to return a sweater that I bought. It's not the right size.
Oh, you have attitude?
No, I'm just in a rush. It's
What's your
it's a
issue,
holiday.
guy? What's your
just
issue?
trying to.
No.
I've actually finished all of my business here, so I will,
Oh, you don't want to have a conversation? No one wants to talk to Nick. No one ever wants to talk to Nick.
well, now I feel guilty.
Cut to the break room where everyone's avoiding Nick.
Excuse me, Nick. You're in the way of my locker.
Oh, yeah, here's old Nick in the wagon. No, go ahead and get your
it's
lunch.
Nothing.
Nick, that's my foot. Don't step on my foot.
Oh, well, sorry, I didn't see you there. Y'all are being
Nick,
so
did you cook tuna in the microwave again?
Of course, I have tuna every day. It is good for my physique.
It smells bad, and you warmed up boiled eggs the other. Why would you warm up boiled eggs? They're already boiled.
Maybe because I just want one of y'all to pay attention to me.
Cut to Nick's life at home.
Oh, how was work, sweetie?
Oh, it was good, honey.
Did you finish your lunch today?
Well, I got halfway through it before they made me take the eggs out of the microwave.
Those people, did you tell them that they're for your health?
I did tell them they were for my health, and they did not seem to care.
Well, I'll bring the doctor's note next time I pick you up from work.
Hey,
Thank
Mom.
you.
Hey,
Hey,
little Christian.
sweetie.
Hey, Dad.
Christian.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just
You look a little down.
another day at school. It's just
Did you finish your lunch?
It was bring your dad to school day, and Dad forgot
my
about it.
Christian,
Nick?
I am so sorry.
Nick,
Oh,
we had it on the calendar.
I got caught up there. I was talking to this guy named Alfred trying to return a bunch of capuchin monkeys.
That sounds made up.
Yeah,
Like,
if
why
you're
would
gonna
you-
lie to your son, at least make it realistic.
You work at JCPenney. They don't even sell capuchins.
No, but we do handle Amazon returns. And
From the Amazon?
Well, it's all that part adds up.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. They're illegal here in California.
Honey, how could I make that up to you?
I don't know. I failed.
We do know your father is an inherently bad liar.
Yeah.
Can I show up tomorrow?
Cut to the next day when it's not bring your dad to school day.
Yes, and in 1776 we got our independence from the British.
Do you mind if I just hop up there?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Christian's dad.
I see the resemblance.
I just
Bring your dad to a school day was yesterday.
I'm aware, and unfortunately I missed it, and I do owe it to Christian
Dad,
to
it
say a
was
couple
yesterday.
words to his class.
Okay, I guess. Yeah. No. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you so much. My name is Nick, and I'm Christian's daddy. And I
not comfortable.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm starting this off wrong. My name is Nick, and I'm Christian's dad, and I work at JCPenney's. Yeah. And I handle returns for Amazon.
Jacob, sit down.
Sounds like your dad's a loser, Christian.
Bill, do not talk to Christian like that. Wait until school's over to talk like that.
Sounds like your dad's a loser, Christian.
Cindy, you're so cute. I could never be mad at you.
Gee,
Continue, sir.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about all this. Christian, I didn't mean to embarrass you in this way.
Dad, we're learning about the Emancipation Proclamation right now.
Actually,
Can
we're
you
learning about the Declaration of Independence. But
I don't
I'm glad
even
you're
know
paying
what's
attention.
going anymore.
Well, Christian, how about you talk a little bit about what I do? I'm just gonna embarrass you if I keep guffawing on.
You're
Nick, is it? You can't smoke in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from Mobile, and we have different laws when it comes to
I'm
classrooms.
sure. Yes,
Does it
but
smell like tuna and boiled eggs in here?
I was just heating up my lunch. I'm so sorry.
we have a no fish ban in this school.
Why do you have a no fish ban? Why is everyone out against my health?
Dad, are you using the classroom microwave to...
I need to keep my health a top priority. If you can just...
Dad,
My health is incredibly
you just blew that
important
in
to me.
Jimmy's face.
Is that marijuana?
That's not Dad.
It's for my arthritis.
I'm gonna call the school resource officer. This is actually not okay. You missed the day by a whole 24 hours. Now you're blowing smoke in children's faces. You're talking about dead monkeys and stuff, and I don't know where the class pet is now. I think you might have him in your pocket, and I think it's pretty safe to say you should leave.
Cut to the office where the principal and vice principal are talking to Nick. Yeah, you can't just barge in here without a visitor's pass and
Pretty much
smoking.
what we're saying is you got to stop by the office first and get a visitor's pass. I'm not too concerned with all the other things that he did.
I'm somewhat concerned. I mean, it's marijuana, Jeff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like you, Jeff.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
why-
Jeff a lot.
That's why I'm the vice president, though.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck up, aren't you, Malcolm?
Yeah, Malcolm Mishmeisen.
Malcolm Mitchmeisen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a Mitchmeisen.
Excuse me. Do you want to? What's going on? You are on school grounds right now. You are not allowed
Michael.
to talk to the principal like this, Jeff. I think
Michael.
what?
I think Jeff's talking.
May I step in
Michael.
for 1 second?
Okay, go ahead.
So what are you doing later? You want to go hang out or something? It seems like you got some pretty cool
I would
stuff.
I was just gonna go down to the pub and watch the game. You know?
I just got a
to
new-
the pub.
Man, I don't care what anyone says, Jeff. I think you're doing a great job with this bullshit attitude. You're just letting kids do this laissez-faire stuff all over the
I'm
school.
all about hands-off government. That's my whole thing. It's just the libertarian in me.
Hey, and as a resident of Mobile, Alabama, I do appreciate a
yeah.
libertarian stance.
I'll be honest with you, Nick. I was warned that you're not the person I should be hanging out with because nobody likes hanging out with you, but I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to hang out with you.
No one's
You
giving
have
me a try.
incredibly succinct political views. You are almost never racist. You love women of all creeds and colors. And that one homeless man that you punched definitely had it coming.
You really did. Do you want some hot, hard-boiled eggs?
You know what? I'm still working on my beer, but maybe after.
Well, let me know. I've already peeped out the microwave.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh,
Ring,
yeah.
ring, ring, ring.
Oh, sorry.
Ring, 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 ring.
No, do what you got to do.
Hello?
Honey, it's 2 a.m. Where are you?
I'm sorry, darling. I'm out with my new friend, Jeff. He's a Christian's vice principal.
I've just been so worried. This is your fifth night in a row being out.
Jeff is just a charmer. I am just being ensorcelled
that
by
your
his charisma. It's my wife.
Oh, let me talk to her.
Yeah, here, so I'm gonna pass you over to Jeff.
Why?
Sweetheart.
What do you know?
Hello?
I'm your
Hello?
wife. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, can you send my husband home immediately?
Okay.
Oh, okay. That was so easy.
Boop. She said we can stay out for another couple hours.
Oh, that's wonderful. I always love her.
That's a
She's
good
so
one.
supportive.
A little bit of a gravelly
everything I
voice is what I heard.
do. Really? She's sultry.
Yeah, she is.
She's gotten sultry with time.
I can see where Christian gets his good looks from.
Cut to the divorce court where Nick and Nick's wife are getting a divorce.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Next docket, we have Nick
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria is filing for divorce from his wife, Nick's wife, Cafeteria, for reasons of insanity.
What?
How do you plead?
I'm not crazy.
That's what they all say.
I'm just worried about my husband every single night because he's out 2 a.m. meeting a bunch of different mysterious men constantly.
You seem like a pretty cool guy, Nick.
I like to consider myself a pretty cool guy, and my dear wife, Mrs. Cafeteria, I'm getting mixed messages left and right. I mean, she calls, we talk briefly, I hand the phone over to Jeff. Jeff says I can stay out for a couple more hours.
To all the different times he's out at 2 a.m. and Sasha, his wife, calls.
Oh, now she has a name.
What? Good job. That's good improv.
Yeah, honey, it's 2 a.m. and you're out again. What's going on?
Oh, so I'm going to pass you over to Jeff. Give me one moment, honey.
This is a different Jeff?
Hey, Sasha. No, it's the same Jeff from a couple minutes ago.
Okay, hi.
We are in love, and we're running away.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. We're actually going to be home in a couple hours, but...
What? No, send him home immediately.
Okay. She said we have 2 more hours.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Cut to the next night. Honey,
Yes, sweetheart.
it's again 2 a.m. What's going on?
That's a great question. I'm a little lost. I'm going to hand you over to Jeff, okay?
Why do you keep handing the phone over?
Hello?
Jeff,
Yes.
I need my husband home immediately.
I mean, I wouldn't think of doing it any other way.
Okay, it sounds like it's gonna be easy, but he keeps on ending up not coming home immediately.
You have a good night now.
What?
She said we have 2 more hours.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Jeff.
Cut to the next day. All right, Nick, I'm done with your bullshit. I need you to come home. It's a 2 a.m. I need you to come home immediately. Don't you dare hand
Hello?
the phone. Jeff, God damn it. If I hear you're saying I need him home immediately.
Who is this?
This is Sasha.
Oh, my God. And what is it that you need?
I need him home immediately.
Who?
My husband.
And his name is?
His name's Nick. Cafeteria.
Hang on a second. Is there a Nick Cafeteria here? No,
What?
he's actually not here right now.
I just spoke with him.
No, that was our resident ghost.
Cut to Nick walking home that night at 4 a.m.
Oh, man. That was a fun time, Jeff.
I really like the prime rib at that stripper.
Yeah, oh, yes, you did.
Good strip
Almost as
joint.
much as you like the ketamine.
Oh, special K for breakfast, special K for dinner.
Yeah, there you go, K.
This one you? This one's your. This is a huge house. This is.
Yeah, this is where I live.
Wow.
And this is where the cafeteria set up shop.
I didn't realize you were from the long line of families that created the cafeteria.
Yeah, that's us. You know, I haven't quite seen the vision the same way that my predecessors have, but I'm looking to reharness and repurpose. So a little tryst at the J.C. Penney's Amazon return aisle, and then someday new wave cafeteria.
Well, it's about as much as I can take for you in one night, Nick. I'll see you probably tomorrow at the bar.
I would imagine, Jeff. You have yourself a great night.
Nick slowly walks up to his doorstep, jingles his keys around.
Yeah, where's that one for the house? It doesn't seem to be working.
22 minutes go by because he has as many rings or as many keys on his key ring as a janitor does.
Yeah, no, that's the one for the old car, the 1994.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Officer Daly here. Just we got a
good evening,
complaint
officer.
that some creepy man was trying to break into a house. Do you live here, sir?
That's a hilarious misunderstanding. This is my home. I live here, and
Please
I
take your
seem
hands out
to
of your
have-
pocket.
Of course, I wouldn't dream of putting them in there. Over my head for good measure.
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your address then, since this is your house?
My address is 1466 West Lecomte Street.
This is East Lecomte Street.
Oh, I'm sorry. You see, my friend Jeff walked me home, and he did a little bit of Special K, and we might have gotten
Excuse
in the
me?
twisted turning. Huh? Special K, like the breakfast cereal?
Oh, yes, I eat it every day.
Yeah, it's good with strawberries, little dehydrated
Well,
strawberries.
then let's just be on your way. You're scaring the shit out of the family that's in this house.
Yeah,
They're very scared.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I apologize, folks. I
yeah.
don't know if they can hear me, but
They
I'll get on my
definitely.
way.
I'll tell them.
The window right next to the door is full of like, just like indistinguishable Asian family, just terrified of this man at 4 a.m. Oh my
who is that
gosh,
guy?
what's going on?
I'm so sorry. You folks have yourself a beautiful night.
How did he get in the house?
You folks.
Oh, jeez, that was one of those moments where I was a little bit racist. Oh, jeez. Way to go, Nick. All right.
All right, and scene. I'm glad we latched onto your character, Nick Cafeteria.
y'all really made me stick with that voice.
Sorry.
You want to be a voice actor? You better be a fucking voice actor then, man. Shit.
Sorry, a lot of our improv just eventually turns into like, let's see what happens. Cut to.
No, I
Let's
love
see what
that.
happens.
That's the
Cut
best way to do it. No, you wasted no time. You got to where we needed to be.
Just
and that's
has
how you
to
do
be.
it. Yeah,
Just has to be.
I had so much fun.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Good. Now's the part where we get serious. Tell us about your beliefs on God.
Yeah, of course. I believe God is a pretzel.
Yeah.
Do you want me to continue, or is
Please,
that
like a Snyder pretzel, or is he like a nice
NTMs,
big?
NTMs.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
hot, fresh out the oven.
Oh.
But
It's the remix to Ignition.
yeah, I don't want to compare God to R. Kelly in these
can't
trying
do that.
times.
Actually, the only.
I'd rather compare God to a pretzel than compare God to R. Kelly.
Oh, my mistake. So sorry.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted, man.
The pretzel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy change.
Got a pretzel stick?
Baba booyah.
Probably.
All right. Well, Nick, that was a lot of fun. This is how we usually end our episodes, is with an improv scene. And then, but I'm glad we got to catch you. We got to catch you during this time.
I'm glad we got to catch you and not the bird.
Yeah,
Dude, the
yeah,
fucking-
fucking bird. I wonder, did your mom in particular? We'll
I don't
find out,
know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out when we step
What if we
outside.
just go down there and your mom's just like in a pool of blood?
Stop
And
from
the
a bird.
The bird has a knife in its hand and it's just like,
What's up?
my job is done.
The bird isn't all red because it's a blood.
Yeah, Jesus.
Wow, we should actually go check on your mom.
Yeah, we should. We
Man,
really should.
it was such a pleasure being on here. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
And
dude.
It's
Check's in the
so
mail.
nice to see you. Oh, thank you. I love my cut. Christian, may I be so bold as to make one request before we go?
What's up?
Can you send us off with your signature catchphrase?
Man.
Or do you have a special thing you like to send off with? I don't want to get in your way.
Well, technically,
but-
when we have guests, we have them look down the barrel of the camera and give advice.
That's true. Before the episode ends, and I'll end the episode with my catchphrase, and I guess I owe it to you because I called you Ted Lasso like 3 times this
stop it.
episode.
He
So
literally asked you to stop.
please stop it.
Please. I don't know how many times I can ask. That's trauma. That's trauma.
But look into the barrel of the camera and just leave the baddies, leave the listeners with a phrase
All right.
or like a sentence or an anecdote.
A quote. Yeah.
Yeah, just something to help them out.
Take your time.
I will.
The nose thing doesn't help us not think you're Ted Lasso, to be honest with you.
The little nose twitch.
Yeah.
Wherever life's roads may take you, wherever the bend of the river may lead, wherever the snow may howl and the rain may fall, and the trees may hinder your sight of the open sky, know that you have home, companionship, love, and validation. Not from the world around you that scorns you, but from the warm fire and campsite of within.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was George Washington's inaugural speech.
Dude, fantastic job. This was such a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me on.
I also had fun, but a little bit more than Christian did.
Hey,
Oh,
no.
I believe it.
Yeah, him times 2.
Oh, fantastic.
You want 2 of me?
No, I don't want to.
Jesus.
But, dude, this was a great time.
Yep,
Whenever
yep.
you're back in town, maybe
Yes.
next year or whenever.
Woo! Hopefully I'll be back sooner. But we'll see.
Yeah, let us know when you're in town. We'll have you
Dude,
back
I
on the
will.
podcast.
Hopefully I'll have
dude.
more to say next time.
Yeah.
You know?
But you already have a lot to say, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, we couldn't get you to shut up.
Yeah, you tried. I saw the signal, saw the smoke signal.
I have a ball gag ready for
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
if
I'm
we
excited.
find ourselves in LA, we'll definitely hit you up.
Dude, please
yeah,
do.
yeah.
We should do an
do.
LA trip at some point.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Maybe you need a place to stay. Yeah.
That was the most not promising yes I've ever heard. Like, for someone that is your best friend, like, I could not trust that yes.
Well, no, Alex was being courteous. Alex was doing the thing where it's like you run into someone at the store, you're like, "Oh, it's so nice to see you. We'll catch up. Yeah.
Give me a
Do
call.
I have
We'll-
your number? No,
The baby's crying.
Yeah.
I'd rather him just say, like, I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
Rather than him just be like, yep, yeah.
And
No.
Christian was like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And Alex was like, "Shut up, Christian. I'm trying to get rid of this guy.
We're gonna go down there to go to Disneyland.
We're not going to stop in North Hollywood."
Oh, I hate North Hollywood. South Hollywood, though.
Wow, that's
Different
where,
story.
That's just Hollywood.
just
That's Hollywood proper.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your big simp energy.
Oh, yeah.
BSE, baby.
Yeah, I'll bring that next time as well.
Hey, and when you go back down there, you let them know that you were on this really cool podcast and that we're gonna make you famous because you were on here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I was on the casting couch, baby. I'll pass
Yeah.
it. I'll sing it to high heaven. I will let them know.
Let that pretzel god hear it.
Yeah. Amen to Auntie M's, baby.
Amen to Auntie Anne's. And with that, woo! See you, baddies. Bye.